on this episode of Bot versus Con.
There's been a lot worse figures that,
needed more help.
That needed like all of the help. So brings it more life to it from just the green and purple and a big silver chest piece.
So this picture
looks great. Oh man, they look good for what they are.
So these pictures make it look a lot better.
Looks great.
Than what we saw before.
Yeah. Bot. Blitzwing's your favorite triple changer.
What? Where did you get that from?
Kind of upset about it that we have all these versions and don't have not one in hand yet.
I really don't like how the beak is cut up.
I just saw the second picture.
And then what if they come out with the MP size with the same color after that?
I'm going to cuss them out, and well, they're not trying to take my money. They got my money. Yeah, this looks beautiful.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, BVC fans. As always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And I'm James the Con, and this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard.
And we're back with the beginning of the week news. But before we jump into that, let's say what's up to our official sponsor, The Chosen Prime, where you can find many of the figures we're going to be talking about, whether it be in stock, maybe on pre-order, hey, maybe it's on its way to you. Whatever the case, go check them out for your needs. And also want to say thank you to our members. Really do appreciate hanging out with you a couple weeks ago on the members only. Also really enjoyed hanging out with you and our wonderful subscribers this past week as we went over our hauls. There were some really cool hauls there, and stay tuned because we're going to have a whole bunch of other stuff coming up as well. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into the news before we go down a rabbit hole.
And let's start off with some con news. And TF Nation is going to have Devastator from Blokees arrive all the way over in the UK. And I think you need to go ahead and book your ticket so you can pick it up, since you can't pick this up in the US. Because Hasbro's too scared that people aren't going to buy their Devastator. Because this just looks so much better. That was sarcasm.
You know what's funny though? Is that I can actually see this being some people's first Devastator, maybe their only Devastator. So yeah, it looks really good. I have, thanks to one of our members, Sinistar Alpha, I do have some of these figures, and I have considered completing the set.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. Just do it. You have another Devastator to show off. Quimby Studios is going to be bringing a toilet to TF Nation. So this should be your first 3D print. You know, if you've been following our channel, Bobby got a 3D printer recently, and I think he needs to print some toilets to put his figures on. I don't know what to use them for, but, you know, you could get one.
I like how it has storage for Willie's slingshot.
I was going to say that. I just noticed that.
Otherwise, I don't know if this is from something, if it's just because he's in the seating position and they chose not to put him on the couch and put him on the toilet as well. Maybe that's where he comes up with his rhymes, you know.
I was going to say, I think it's just because this figure's so compromised with its posing that you can't do much with it. It looks nice, though, for a toilet, from what I can see. Yeah,
it does. I mean, I wonder if it's a bidet.
It's probably both. Why not? They got those on Junkie. What is the Junk Planet?
Oh, I was gonna say Junkion.
I was gonna call Junkion too, but that's what they're called too. Anyways, let us know if you think Rekgar needs one, and we will be right back with what has been just announced.
Yes.
Moving into just announced, we have something that I think you need to go pick up, even though it's not in English. And that is the manga for Transformers Galaxy Force, or Cybertron. And they showed off the cover, the colored cover, via Fukan, which is where you could go ahead and pick this up for about $20 US.
Doubt it. It looks cool.
I was gonna say, I think the art is amazing. They did a good job. I'm partial to the one with the robots. I've never liked humans in my Transformers, and I don't remember these kids, and I probably wouldn't like them if I remembered them. But I really think the one with all the robots is really cool. I love seeing Scourge and Overdrive, I think it is. I could be wrong with her name, but yeah, looks really cool.
I do remember. The only reason I remember this is because the kid with the little beanie on his head. I do remember him, but don't remember his name or anything. But I agree with you. I like the one with the all the bots on it as well.
Yeah. Next up, we have Cyberverse episode 4, which look at that beautiful shark right there going after Alita 1, who turns into a boat like she always has. And I haven't watched it, but where's Skybite's wheels? The toy has wheels. If it was just a shark, I would have bought it by now.
You know what? I totally forgot about that. I was thinking about the Skybite that we have, the mainline
different
figure.
version. Yeah.
Yes. I forgot that he does have wheels. Maybe they come out when. Maybe
I haven't watched the episode, so you're right. Maybe he jumps on land and goes bloop, and then he rolls around.
Yeah.
You know.
She thinks she gets away, and then he jumps up on land and starts driving after her. That would be funny.
Well, she's a boat. She couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. So like she transforms and gets on land, and she's like, "Whew, I got away."
Well, he can transform and get on land too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's thinking way too deep into this. And now I want a triple changing Skybite. Get on it, Hasbro. Next up, Yolopark showed some stuff at China Joy 2025. Not my cup of energon. Doesn't transform in its movie verse, so it's really outside of my wheelhouse. They all look very nice and what they're supposed to. Blackout is kind of an iconic character to me, being the first Transformer to transform. I think the first one we see in the movie. So he always stuck out in my head as being kind of cool. But he's just too greebly for my tastes. But I think it looks just like he stepped out of the movie. So pick him up if you want.
Yeah, I think Metagate did a really good job, or this did a really good job of is that Drift?
Drift, yeah.
It looks like they look like one and the same, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you, that's the only one that I kind of would be okay with from the movie characters. Even though I don't like samurais and stuff like that. Transformers.
And they showed off more, so let's just go through these quick. We got Bumblebee RC, which I don't remember her having those guns.
Is that from TF1?
Rise no, they're from the Bumblebee movie.
I don't even remember.
Or is that from Age? I don't know.
I just remember her having. Yeah.
And then you've got, I think that's Blitzwing, because remember they made Blitzwing a Seeker, and then Optimus, which is cool because it looks like you could reenact when he gets stabbed by Scourge in the back. Which is kind of cool.
That's very cool.
I'm assuming that's what that is.
He looks like.
So if it's not that and he doesn't come with that, don't. If it's just a poorly posed prototype, don't come at me. They also showed off, I think, TF1, Optimus, a Bumblebee that looks kind of interesting, and a very slack Ironhide.
Yeah. Pick them up if you want them.
Yeah, that's what I say. These look exactly the same, but these are 3 zeros DLX figures at the same convention. They're probably bigger. Get them if you want them.
Yeah.
The Ironhide looks better here, but maybe it's because the prototype holds together better. I don't know.
Yeah. Pick them up if you want them.
And here's more. The Jazz, the colors are nice on that Jazz. That silver's cool.
I was so disappointed in that figure, that character.
I always liked his minigun shield thing. I always thought that was unique. Not for Jazz. But, you know,
it's something.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
great
something.
dance though.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on. So we got some customs from Blokees BFC Creators competition, and these are the winners. So you've got Miku Soundwave, G2 Devastator, and Skybound Megatron.
These all look amazing.
I knew you were a fan of that Miku Vocaloid.
I have no idea who that is, but I like it. I do. I don't know anything about it, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think they all look good too. The Soundwave, I love that teal. I think it looks great. The G2 Devastator looks good too. Looks a little weathered. I think the other one's better. And then the spoiler Megatron looks good too, but I don't know if he has his back turned to us or something. But I can't see his head. Maybe I'm just blind right now.
No, the wires are coming out of his eyes. So because you can see,
maybe I can't see his face in this.
Yeah,
picture.
You can't see his face.
They all look really good. They all look good. I'm surprised I didn't see one from you there though.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for you to do one. So
you're the Blokees guy.
No, Derek, where's yours at? What's up, man?
Funbee Studios showed off a TNT thing for Gears. I'm sure it's from some episode.
I'm sure it's from some episode as well. And if I saw this and it didn't say Gears, I was like, yep, there's probably some figure that used it. I don't remember.
It looks like something out of like Bugs Bunny or something when they're blowing up, a cave or something like that.
Wile E. Coyote.
Exactly. But yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Next up, DNA is doing some reissues. I think you need to get that arm for your Primal Prime. Arm and head.
Definitely not. It looks cool, but yeah. They have done, but there has been so many upgrade kits and sets for the Primal Prime that...
Well, it's all Akai Studios.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to say DNA didn't do it. There's been so much, and I'm going to say this tongue in cheek. The figure's not that bad that it needs all these upgrades. But it makes it, because of all these upgrades, it makes the figure look bad.
Because the cost is going through the roof.
Yeah, it's like so many things that they're doing with it, and it's just like, God, I mean, there's been a lot worse figures that,
needed more help.
That needed like all of the help. So, yeah, it's interesting that we're seeing so much for this one in particular.
Yeah, I think for Akai Studios, which is off topic, I think somebody there just must really like that design.
That could be it.
And they just want to get that out there, which, hey, passion project, love it. As far as these getting reissued, great. I'm glad you could go ahead and pick these up again if you missed them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if, one of them isn't coming out. The arm's coming out. That hasn't been out yet.
Yes.
Next up, we got some stabs to Bobby's wallet. That's probably running away screaming after the slide came on. We have X-Transbot's MX44T Gravedigger Youth version, which is the toy deco.
I mean, we already knew they had me at hello.
And there's a few of them. There's a few Gravediggers you're going to have in your collection. Probably about 3 or 4.
I like this. And what I like about it is that okay, I'll pull back the curtain. I did get this figure, the
normal color,
the normal version. And when I first took it out the box, I don't want to go too much into the Devastator wars. But I thought, something's missing. And seeing these stickers or I'm not going to call them stickers. Maybe they're not stickers, but seeing this color on it brings more life to it from just the green and purple and a big silver chest piece. It gives it some details. I also like hopefully there's more, but we can see in the alt mode the little yellow arrow on the side. Hopefully there's some more there, because there's some gaps and stuff on the alt mode that you definitely notice, and so that's where I think the stickers hopefully break it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think they look okay. The one I really like is the yellow on the forearm and on the side. I think that looks really cool. The ones on the hip skirt look good. It's the ones on the chest. It's the problem that I have with the G1 toys. It's just random tech goop. And back then it made sense because you didn't have that detail work. I would expect, I don't expect it. I would have liked to have raised, maybe a little bit of remolding to actually show that, like Scrapper, I think, had.
Yes.
I think these are all going to be stickers because there's no raised molding like Scrapper.
I agree with you. Scrapper actually threw me off because the long haul were stickers. Scrapper I thought was going to be stickers and it wasn't. But yeah, some detailed, some molded detail would be amazing for this.
It'd bring it to life.
Yes.
Yeah. It still looks good though.
Yeah.
It looks honestly like the same figure that you just got with some stickers on it. There's nothing else that's different.
Yeah. Yep. He Gravedigger's built like a 12-year-old boy.
Yep. And next up we have Bone Crusher or Razor.
This looks good.
This one does look better, I think.
This looks really good. Like we've seen a lot of Bone Crushers over the last several months, and I don't know. I see a blast effect on there on his gun in the middle picture. I don't know if
it's so funky looking.
I don't know if it actually comes with it. That would be kind of cool, but it would also be interesting because he'll be the only one so far that's come with the blast effect that I can think of. But the colors, the figure itself looks good, but the colors bring it to life, and it makes it look like a computer screen on his chest or something like that. It's just like all these different colors, but the alt mode makes it look real world. The arms have details, the chest and everything has details on it. I really, really think this looks good for what they were trying to portray as a toy version.
Completely agree. I think this looks great. They did a good job with it. Again, love the caution stripes. Wish there was more of that, but they're trying to keep it accurate, so I get it. It just looks weird to have the Toon design look like the toy. Like, I don't feel like those translate very well, but I do think they did about as good as a job as you can with that.
The Toon design look like a toy?
Yeah, because this is the Toon Bone Crusher, and they just slapped decals on it.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird because it's going like the opposite way. So we went toy to Toon, now we're going Toon to toy, which is funny. It's kind of interesting, but I still think it looks good. Yeah,
and they're showing that these two. That means that. Well, I guess I'm hoping that these two come out really fast. Then
these are just 3D renders, so don't get your hopes up.
Well, I mean, if it is stickers in particular, then it's just like, throw them in the box and send it on over.
You should have done that already, but yeah. So let us know what you think of all these toy decos, and if you're going to be picking any of them up.
I am.
Lastly, we have Galaxy Toys display base. So Galaxy Toys is doing the Megatron, the Optimus, and stuff like that, and I guess they're doing a display base that turns into a cube.
Pick it up if you want it.
Yeah, it looks good, well detailed.
Yeah, I think the using them for like the backgrounds and stuff like that, it would probably be how I would use them if I had them. But yeah, I guess it would be cool to probably put some stuff in all the. Actually, I probably do need some bigger ones so I can put all. Yeah, there's going to be some changes coming, so I do need some storage boxes to put accessories and stuff in.
We'll go get these cheese cubes, and we'll be right back with just what's been updated. Moving into the updates, we're going to start off with something that I don't exactly know how much it is. I'm getting various accounts from different websites, and it's something that we talked about, and that is AMT's Predaking. Did you see the price on this?
I have not seen the price on this.
So we're going to talk about it and how good it is in a little bit, how good it looks. But let's talk about the price because I think that's the big question in the room. So TFW says It'll be 48,048 yen, 48,000 yen, which is approximately $325. TM Reviews on his Facebook page said it's going to be 54,900 yen, which is about $372. And you could pre-order it right now on Hobby Link Japan for $415. So I don't know which price is correct, but needless to say, let's say it's $350. Let's meet in the middle. Are you picking this? Oh, and via Lordgan Rai on TFW, he said, somebody asked, like, where does it go with different combiners? And he said that it comes up to their armpit or chest, and he would look better with Legends combiners. And for reference, he's about the same size as Legacy Armada Optimus. So he isn't even as tall as the Devastator, according to this TFW user.
All right. First, I'm gonna say it looks great right now.
Why don't we talk about how it looks?
Yeah,
and then we'll get into our final thoughts. So this picture
looks great.
Whoever is photoshopping, amazing. They did a great job with this. I think this. I want to go pose my Predaking like this. This is so cool. And here's the little guys. I just called them little guys. I think they all look really good, except for Tantrum with the feet. Just take the feet off, and I'm sure he's gonna look a lot better than whatever that's supposed to be. But honestly, I think they did a great job with how they look. You can tell with just their proportions and stuff, they are tiny.
Oh man, they look good for what they are. They look very small. I think the colors look really good. The paint on them, which we kind of said, we kind of expected it to be really good.
And can I just interject really quick? Yeah. The problem I had with QQT Headstrong, he's supposed to be red and yellow, not orange and yellow. That's why he keeps looking off.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put two and two together until right now. Sorry. Continue.
No. So they look like they're in between Legends and Chug size.
I think they look straight up Legends.
And the only reason I say that is because of Razorclaw being the Chug size.
No,
yeah.
And that's what's weird. We talked about this where we like all of our Predacons to be the same size. It's hard to do with a combiner. I get that. But this one is not like that. Razorclaw is like double the height of the rest of them. From that one picture we looked at a little while ago.
Yeah. And so I think they look good at the $350 price point.
Well, let's talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
Let's save our final thoughts for the end.
Okay.
Let's just talk about how it looks. So this is all the stuff you get. You get a lot of weapons.
Okay.
And accessories. I still don't know how it combines. There has to be extra pieces. Maybe there's not. I mean, that leg looks like Tantrum completely right there. But you get a lot of stuff with it. It could pose very, very well.
Yeah.
Really, this would be a great fiddle figure, just to have to separate out, put it together, separate it out, and pose it around. I think that looks amazing, and it can pose so well. It's not even funny. Yeah. They are hitting it out of the park with that, and I think they did the same thing with the Optimus, and the dual swords. I wish they kind of looked more similar, but it's to give him, I guess, two different looks. Looks great. The guns on his back look great. The wings, maybe a little bit more gold, but they still look good. All around, I really like how this looks. What about you, before we get into our final thoughts?
Well, so something that I'm surprised you didn't mention is that it doesn't look like each bot has a sword.
I didn't. We're gonna go back. I didn't think about that.
I know you're...
Oh, God, I hate that now. Why did you have to...
I know you're a stickler for the swords with them.
I always like swords better than guns. I just think they're cooler. They look cooler on the shelf, unless it's a giant.
Yeah.
And you're right. I wish they each had a sword. And for something... I'm going to save that for later.
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. Thank you for bringing that up.
So that was that. I think these. He looks like a samurai or like a a ninja, not a ninja, but yeah, like a samurai or something like that. The way he's able to hold these swords and pose, and it looks very, very nice for a combiner in particular. So that's really, I mean, the ankle tilts are very deep ankle tilts. I mean, look at the second picture. That's a deep ankle tilt there. So very, very cool. I do the so much black on the wings. Okay, it is what it is, but I think they did a very good job of combining all the different colors and blending them in very well. We don't see gaps or anything like that. I mean, it looks very, very good. I can't lie.
Completely agree. I mean, I love how there's a little bit of orange on Headstrong. I don't think you typically see that. They just incorporated it everywhere. Again, I wish maybe the black and the gold were flipped on the wings, and I would be more happy. But again, maybe there's art where it looks like that. I don't know. Phenomenal. I think this looks, just off of what it looks like, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Like, just look-wise. Not like, I don't know how it feels or anything, or size or whatnot. But why don't we get into that? Let's talk about price to size to figure and all that stuff. Are you in at this $350-ish price point for a sub-chug combiner? Size-wise.
No. And I reserve the right to change my mind when I see it in person.
That's funny. I feel the same way. I mean, I think it looks phenomenal. We just gushed about it, and that was honest. I think this thing looks great. I love Predaking, so I'm a little biased as well. So I think it probably looks better than if it was a Devastator. But at that price, I just can't. I can't do it. I mean, I know it's different, but that mecha invasion was what?
2 something?
2, yeah, exactly. Low end. Wait, yeah, and I got a whole 15 install combiner. And this is 100 more, and the figures would not fit anywhere in my collection. I don't have a Legends shelf. You do, so they might fit with you, but I don't have anywhere to put them, and it makes me sad because it's like the first official Predaking, and I wanted to get it. Literally, this is gonna make me sound so shallow. If it was 3 to 4 inches taller at that price point, I'd be in.
I mean, yeah.
Honestly, if it was just a little bit taller, or the figures were just a little bit bigger, it's Predaking, I'd be in. But just for that small of a figure, I've got single figures that aren't city combiners that are bigger than this. So, I don't know where I'd put them. So I think I'm going to skip this. Maybe if they do a crazy repaint, like a Shattered Glass Predaking, I don't know what that would look like. I'm sure there's one out there. I haven't looked at it. That would be more enticing because it's something I don't have, just like you. But I just can't get behind that price. I want to know why. I want to sit down with Takara and be like, why is it so expensive? What is your cost on this? Is your cost, are you doubling it and just reaping the profits? Or are parts just so expensive? I don't know. I literally don't know, and that's something that would be interesting to find out for my own knowledge.
Go ahead and say it. If they threw the swords in there, you'd be in.
No. I didn't even talk about the swords. At this price, the swords need to be included for every figure. I would even say extra faces for every figure as well at this price. Like, Predaking can't have a separate face, but some of the other ones can. Like, give us a second set of wings, more G1-ish. At this price, I would expect that stuff.
I'm saying, the reason I say I would reserve the right to change my mind is because when I saw that Rodimus in person and held it and felt the weight of it, how it felt in hand, how it looked in person, I did spend probably more than what I wanted. Now, that's also the idea of being there, being at a convention, and the excitement that comes from that. So that also probably played a little part into it. Looking at this now, completely agree with you. For the size, it doesn't fit in my collection. It would be the most expensive small figure that I have. It would be smaller than or more expensive than the Legends Metroplex I bought.
Oh yeah.
And that has all the lights.
Significantly more expensive.
So I do a comparison of what I'm getting versus what I have, and at $350, while I like the paint and everything, you mentioned it. There's things I feel about Predaking that I don't feel for others. One of the main things are I kind of like the bots all being the same size. That was Predaking for me.
Mm-hmm.
And with that not being the case, it kind of makes me unhappy. And while I think it looks great, I might have gone up to 270 on it. And I'm just throwing a number out there. 270 I might have been in, but I don't know. I just can't. I know again, I just threw that number out there. I know the Rodimus was expensive, and so I should probably, as you said, expected this to be more. I think you were even saying it was going to be like $400 or something.
I said 350, 400. Okay. I was pretty set at 350. Just looking at the Rodimus and thinking about how much more this has going on.
So this might be something that's an impulse buy at a con. So don't hold me to it. But right now, looking at them, like, there's so many other things that I want that I can.
That's 3 MP Devastator limbs for like 01 Studio or X Transbots.
Right.
That's half a Devastator.
Well,
I bet those half a Devastator. I bet you.
Two limbs and
Well, no, it's 120. 120 a piece.
The toy version. The toy version.
Yeah. So I was thinking 120 a piece.
Yeah. So. And then the other part about it is while this looks great, I do have my Cang Toys version that are in the same colors. And
similar styled with the over stylization type. Now that one's way more over stylized, but still, it's similar.
So and it's big. So it's big. It fits the dynamic that I'm going for. So while I like this, and it would look good on the shelf, it's not. I don't need the representation on the shelf.
Yeah, I agree. So let us know what you think down below. If you're picking this up, I know I saw some people saying this was the hardest thing they had to pre-order. And let us know. I think this AMT line is too pricey, honestly.
This is hard. This is going to be hard to pass on. It'd be easy to pre-order, hard to not pre-order.
Yeah. So let us know down below. Next up, we also got images of the missing link Nemesis Prime, who will be released at I don't know if I said the last one. It's supposed to be released in March.
Okay, no, you didn't.
So right on time for late March. Too late for TFCon, March 28th.
Thank you.
The Missing Link Prime is supposed to be released on February 28th, so it might be right on time. And it'll be about 17,000 yen, which is about $117.
117?
117.
Bought.
Yeah, I think at that price, I'm going to pick this up. These pictures make it look a lot better.
It looks great.
Than what we saw before.
Yeah. Bought. Yeah. But this...
I really like this comparison with the Prime. And you could see that the stickers are the same. Or the decals or whatever. I don't know if there's stickers on this. But they're different. They're just different colors. And I really, really like that. So I think this will be making its way into my collection eventually.
Yeah. This is coming home to bot. Yeah. I mean, I knew it was anyway, but 117 I'm good with.
I mean, you would have bought it for 350.
Shoot.
Next up, we have Age of the Prime Generations, G2 Snarl and Slug via Toy Bot Man. And they look like what they're supposed to.
They do.
You got Christmas and Red.
I'm going to be picking these up. They look good, and
Are they? I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you. Continue.
No. I think they look good, and they'll be my first G2 set of Dinobots.
And I think these honestly look good enough to where they might be all you need. Honestly, do they look more matte than the Grimlock?
And yes, the green slug in particular looks really matte. The chest of Snarl looks like it has a little bit of shine to it, but the legs look like a matte.
Even the arms look really matte. The red matte on the arms and legs look really matte to me.
Yeah.
But they still look good.
But yeah.
Yeah. The chest on both of them looks like they just took the chest on the normal figures and just changed the arms and legs. They probably don't, but that's what it looks like. I think they all look good. So I'll be looking forward to seeing these in your collection.
Same here.
I'm looking forward to seeing these in your collection too. We've got Blokees, Defender version 04, Blitzwing, Rodimus, and Grimlock. So these are very tiny. I saw them in person recently, and they're like so small and cute. And I think you need to pick up the whole set. I don't think you have anything like this, and they will look great on that Metroplex you have.
Nope, not gonna do it. Nope. I think you should do it because you saw them in person.
Any characters I want.
You saw him in person, and Blitzwing's your favorite triple changer.
What? Where did you get that from? He's just pulling stuff out of his butt right now because Blitzwing is not my favorite triple changer.
There's another one for you. Yeah, I think
Rodimus is my favorite Decepticon too, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you did say they're really cute when you saw them in person, and we talked about them offline. I think they're okay looking. You know, maybe in person they do look really cute, but they look okay looking. I think some of the bigger ones look better. And I don't mean the really big ones. I mean the normal size ones.
I mean, I do think the really big ones look better than all the rest of them. Yeah. But they're more like what I like. I do think if I was to pick one, it'd be the middle line. These are cute, but they're a little strange. If I could pick just one or two and it's not blind box, sure. But they're blind box, and I'm totally not into that.
Honestly, that is by far the biggest reason that I didn't jump in on Blokees. I think they're cool. I think they're fun, and they fill a fix that I have for putting stuff together. So I do really enjoy them. I can't lie. I really do enjoy them. It's that the blind box thing kills me.
Like if they had a Nemesis Prime and I could just buy that Nemesis Prime, bought. No question. It's bought, but I can't. And I don't even think they have a Nemesis Prime in this size, but I wouldn't.
Not yet.
Yeah, and they will, but I'm not going to buy the whole box for that. It's not worth $60 or however much this is.
These are going to be $35 because they're smaller.
Okay, there you go. You heard it here first. Next up, via No Trab, they showed off the Studio Series Devastator, and it was displayed at the Shenzhen Toys R Us.
I miss Toys R Us.
Yeah, this would be cool to see, because I don't plan to see the combined mode in person, ever. No offense. So I would love to see it in person.
It'll be at TFCon. Somebody's going to have it at TFCon.
Yeah, true. Is that somebody you? Are you picking it up? Like what you just said about the con stuff with Predaking? You're going to be like, I'm going to just get it.
Hell no. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm not in for it. I the long haul in alt mode with the trailer, I actually like that aspect. I think I like that aspect of him hauling another kind of trailer full of things. The scavenger looks terrible in bot mode. Like there's a couple things that just stand out to me that look really bad.
Scavenger or Bone Crusher?
No, I'm sorry.
Or both of them.
No. So if you look on the far left in the back, Scavenger has the purple treads, and like again, he looks like he's top heavy, and then a very slim waist, and then he got like the childbearing hip.
Bone Crusher don't look much better.
We've already talked about Bone Crusher.
Well, why don't we just talk about Scavenger a little bit?
Yeah,
Here he is with Mix Master has already been released in certain areas, but Scavenger hasn't.
Don't like me, no likey.
The hands are what kill it for me, that they painted them green. Like, I'm sure it was they couldn't fit them on the right sprue or the right mold, but it's the wrong green compared to the rest of them. Like,
he's got the touch. I don't know. He's
getting green right there.
He has romantic fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think Bone Crusher's a lot worse.
Tomato.
I don't think so. I think that one's a lot worse.
Yeah.
The Mixed Master looks great though.
Mixed Master looks great.
Maybe they should have all been Voyagers.
Mixed Master looks very good. I like Mixed Master all the way around. There's things that I could have asked for, but I think what they gave us is a great figure on that one so far.
Yep. So go pick it up.
No.
And go pick these up too. Mask 40th Anniversary Collector Figures and Vehicles. Now, it says available now, but they're not available now because I looked into it. They're not supposed to release till December. The pre-order is available now.
So they went live as of recording, the start of the recording, which was August 5th. And can I tell you that I forgot, and I was like, holy crap, and I just ordered them this evening. So I was able to get them. They're not sold out, expensive. Kind of upset about it that we have all these versions and don't have not one in hand yet.
Yeah, this little available now thing made me, I was like, oh my god, Bobby's gonna get these in soon. December.
Yeah.
No, I feel bad for him.
Christmas is going to be nice, but yeah, I bought my Christmas presents. I guess I buy my Christmas presents every month.
There you go. It's a great way to think about it. Next up, we have DX9's Red Storm.
Yeah, I just love the black and red. There's not much more I can say about this. It looks really good. The face was probably the only thing I didn't like, but it seems to be accurate. I do wish he had his engine gun, but yeah, I think this is really cool. And maybe there'll be a add-on or something like that to get the engine gun later.
I did watch a review on this, a transformation and stuff. It looks really cool. The transformation looks neat. I know I watched it with Sideswipe, but I didn't remember. So it was really cool. He had the original MP12G, I think it was called. I could be wrong with the number. And I was hoping he was going to try to put the gun in this one's hand and show you like he could hold it or not. And he didn't. So I'm holding out that maybe the guns will still fit in this one's hand. I thought the hands looked horrible without the posable fingers. They looked really cheap. But yeah, this figure does look good. The alt mode looks great and it scales well.
Yeah, almost gorgeous. Jeez Louise Jefferson. Yeah, if I don't know if I can get to mine to tell if it can hold the weapons, but if I can, I remember, I'll do that.
To look. All right,
Yeah.
Sounds good. Lastly, we have Pterosaur by Magic Square, and these pictures are via Suzaku68, and I forgot the Sideswipe was 928 Toys Laboratory. I really don't like how the beak is cut up. When you
Oh, I just saw the second picture.
Yeah. Don't go there. That's for another show.
Get your mind out the gutter.
I don't know what you're gonna say, but I could tell that laugh only comes up when you are not being appropriate.
No, I was actually thinking of the magic trick with the cigarette where they put it in the thing, or a pencil, and they put it in the thing and it splits into different size. That's what I was thinking about. I don't know where your mind was going.
Sure. Good save.
Heathen.
Good save. No, you dang right. I'm a heathen.
Oh man, that looks really bad. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they could have done if that's accurate. If his beak goes all the way down, I don't know what would have been a better solution, but I don't like this.
Jeez, now I haven't messed with my New Age one in forever. I don't think it did that, but that's really bad.
The bird mode or pterodactyl mode is very cute. I love that, like, it has little legs on top of the legs, like they actually come down and they look like they're little posable legs. I don't know if the New Age had that or not, but I like that. The chest looks straight up like Swoop, which I guess it's supposed to, but I wish they would have hit it a little bit more, but again, it's not supposed to. I do like that the head is separate from the weird missile thing that he had on his chest. But at the same time, it would have been cool. It would probably have been better if it was that missile thing.
This looks fine. This mode looks fine. I think New Age just did such a great job with it that everything else doesn't compare, and I hate to say it that way. I don't think I've really just been a fan of the Magic Square Dinobots.
What do you think of the yellow on this one?
Oh, I definitely don't like the yellow. It looks like...
It looks better than what we saw the other ones, but it still looks flat.
It's very flat. It's not vibrant at all. I'm not a fan. It's the same color as the the letters Rosa in the name on the far right. It's like, it looks like a color on a computer screen. I don't really like it. It's computer screen yellow.
I'm gonna say technically it's all colors on a computer screen right now. So
you're gonna have it in hand and it's gonna be like, yeah, it's computer screen yellow.
There you go. Let's move on from one Dinobot to another. And I don't think this one has computer screen yellow on it, but what do you think?
This looks good.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I've already
triple dip.
No, I've already got.
You can commit to this one too.
No, I'm not doing the different sizes. But
there's a Legends one coming out too and a Chibi one. Perfect. You could just get the whole gambit.
No. This does look good though. I liked this figure anyway with the MP size one. So this one looks really good. The swords look really cool. We can tell that they're also different swords, so you can tell that this is going to combine together like the Cang toys.
They do. They had a picture of them combined. I don't think I have that one, but you can combine them.
Yeah. So the colors look great on it, and it looks like a very, very solid. Not solid meaning like on par, but it looks like a solid, like a thick figure.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think the colors on this look better than the one you have. The red throughout it just really make it pop. And I thought this figure looked a little bland before, probably because they showed off that one prototype that was black and see-through red, and both of us went goo-goo gaga over it. And then they showed what it looked like, and it was kind of boring. This one kind of brings it back. And I think it looks really cool. It looks really good in Stegosaurus mode too, with the red throughout going all the way down to his tail. And the tail can become a whip. I don't remember if yours can do that or not. It probably can. But I thought that looked kind of cool. I don't remember seeing it. So all in all, I think this looks great. I'm glad they're doing a slight deco change to make you buy the small ones as well. And I look forward to seeing you pull this up begrudgingly one day to show me.
Maybe I'll say this. I will do that when I get to 5 pre-order pages, which we talked about.
19. I think you're at 19.
Yeah, when we get down to like 5 pre-order pages, and it'll be around that time where I buy my second set of Moon Studio train as well.
So what happens when they put this one out in blue? Let's just say
in MP size, then
no, even in this size.
No.
I think you pick it up if it was a different color.
Okay. They might have me there.
And then what if they come out with the MP size with the same color after that?
I'm going to cuss them out, and we're gonna have some issues because I will probably hold off. I think that they'll probably come out with the MP sizes first and then transition to the other. So I already know they're gonna come out with another set, and I probably will end up with another set, and I'll begrudgingly do that as well, and I'll be cussing all the way. I'll be cussing with my wallet as I'm paying for it. But
what's gonna be horrible is if they do the MP one in 2 colors, like they did with Predaking, and then they do this one in 2 colors.
And
they're all different.
Yeah, make other people feel my pain. Yeah, do that. But don't do it in colors I want or I would like.
Let us know what colors you want out of this Volcanicus, and we'll be right back with what's incoming and recently released.
Jesus. Trying to get my money.
Always. Moving on to incoming, we have another company that's trying to get your money, and that's O1 Studios with their Catastrophe. And these pictures are via Chunhill 5Do is often stupid. Don't ask me what that name is. This looks so good. It looks like they panel lined it. Like I don't know what they're doing. This looks great.
Well, they're not trying to take my money. They got my money. This looks really good. The face, I may have said it before, the face looks very evil. The shield having the slices in it almost makes it look like and then the bottom part makes it look like a mouth almost. The colors look great. The panel lining that you talked about, or it almost has like a weathered look as well.
It has like a wash over it or something.
Yeah, it looks.
Does Long Haul have that? And this could be customized, maybe by the guy who got it in, but I have to go look.
I haven't. My basement's a mess, so I haven't
Out
really
of
looked. So I haven't looked at anything really in a long time. But yeah, this looks good. This looks really good in bot mode. I think I still like the Long Haul better from my initial reaction. I think while I like this, I think I gushed a little bit more on the Long Haul.
Yeah, I think this one looks better. Personally, I like the clear plastic on his chest. I like the hazard stuff on the legs. They did a great job.
Now, what would be really cool is if like on construction sites and construction vehicles, how they have those bright lights that if his chest lit up or something like that, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, I'd be in on that.
Moving on to recently released. First, we have Excellion and Sideways via Prime Master C on TFW. It looks like there's a lot of Sideways, so I don't know what's going on. I'm sure one Walmart has all the Sidewayses in the world, and the rest of them don't have it. That's typically what Walmarts do. I may or may not have a hookup to pick one up. Thank you. You know who you are. So I'm good, but you need to pick both of these up when you see them. Because knowing you're going to see them.
I'm good. I'm skip. I think I'm skipping.
You can't even say you're skipping on them because if you see them in store, you're buying them.
I may buy the Sideways only because I don't have the mold in my collection. I don't have the character in my collection. Don't even know who the character is. The Excellion, I have, kind of the Rodimus
Hotshot.
Hotshots. I said Rodimus. The Hotshot version, which I actually did like the mold, surprisingly. I have to see. I'm really trying to scale back.
Yep, go pick it up. Next up, we have 3 Zeros, Rise of the Beast, Optimus Primal, but colored like Beast Wars Primal. And this is via a very complicated name on Weibo. It's on the screen.
C030404. That's not complicated.
It's too complicated for me right now. And this looks really cool. And I think I've said it again. I really like this. I love the added extra Beast Wars stuff, like the mace, it looks like an updated, and the mask too, looks like an updated Beast Wars Primal, not like the movie, even though it is just a movie repaint. So they did a great job with that.
Beautiful.
If he looked like this in the movie, I think I would have been much more excited about the movie.
Yeah, this looks beautiful. The mace had me. I really dig that. The fur on the shoulders and everything, the way it looks, it gives it some realistic. The red is popping on it. The red in the eyes is popping. The red on the weapons in the back are like. It looks really, really good. I like this a lot. I'm not picking it up. If they made a transforming version, I would buy another Optimus Primal.
Yeah, I agree. Even if they did the movie one from Studio Series, I thought that Primal looked decent. If they repainted that like how this one paints, and they did a good job, I would be interested in picking that up for, $50-$60 because I thought that thing looked good for what it was. It was just so boring. His color scheme in the movie was so boring that I didn't want to pick up any of the figures. All of them. All of the Maximals were just one color, muted, boring messes. And this is more what I remember, and this would have been really cool.
I want to make sure I'm clear on this. If this transformed, it looked like this and transformed, I'd buy another one.
I would definitely have bought one. Next up, we have Auldey's Megatron via Bugsty81 of TFW. I think you need to go in.
I want the little book.
You could probably find the book if you look.
Yeah,
I'm hard enough.
I want the book. It looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. And I haven't paid much attention. I just caught it now. I mean, I guess I'm hoping that the barrel doesn't have to stay under his arm. I'm hoping that it will go under.
I think it probably pegs in either which way.
Yeah, but I think it looks really, really good, and that's God. It looks. They may be a problem for me.
Hey, at least it's not up to Blokees yet. You could go ahead and buy both ways.
Yeah, I'm not doing it though. But these may eventually get me.
Yeah, well, just go ahead and rip off the Band-Aid now. This was already been out for a while, but I thought this was kind of cool. The Age of Extinction Optimus Yunyao, I think I pronounced that, 2 on X or Twitter or whatever it's called, showed off that he made a race car mode for Optimus. And honestly, it's kind of convincing as a Cybertronian race car. It's kind of cool. I love the creativity here.
Completely agree. I really like the idea. It's funky. It's weird. I would want to see it in more angles just to see. But yeah, fan mode in this place, it looks fine. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I like it. Next, QQT showed off their Studio Series Superion Liberation Kit. So it's exactly what it did for Fans Toys and Iron Factory and stuff. You could just take all the bots out and have the combiner behind them.
This is starting to be a thing, which is really cool. And it's especially for when people are getting late to the party, meaning that you've missed out on maybe a bot, maybe two. You don't want to play aftermarket prices. You can get this kit and have the representation on your shelf, especially if it's just going to remain in combined mode or something like that. This also then gives you options if you do have all the figures to display them and maybe some of the other modes that you want to represent on your shelf. I know I did that with the Fans Toy Superion. I'm still haven't pulled the trigger on it for the Iron Factory Leo Kaiser, which I plan to do. But yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Looking at this, I couldn't imagine how small that Predaking is if he only comes up to the armpit. And thinking about the deluxe-sized figures and how tiny that is. But I do think they did a great job with this. I love the paint, and I didn't even think about that. You're right. If you could just get a hold of a Silverbolt in the future, you could just get this and have a Superion. And yeah, it doesn't transform, but at least you have a representation of the character.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a little different, though. They also showed off their Devastator kit, but you still need the pants, long haul, and hook. So you need the whole torso, and this is really just like arms and legs for it.
Yeah. Again, these are really cool and very creative. It just shows what they're doing now with all this, and I love seeing the Metroplex in the background there. But yeah, this is very, very cool. And now the other aspect of it is I don't know how much these kits cost. So
I looked, but I didn't find them. But I'm sure you could look a little harder.
Yeah, so it's gonna.
What would be your right price if you pick these up to pick one up?
Oh, 65.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think I'm trying to think about how much I paid. Probably that's maybe less than that. Maybe 50, 55.
Yeah.
I think I paid 110 for my Fans Toys version. So I would
That's
say
much bigger. So half of that.
Yeah, half of that. Yeah.
No, makes sense. New Age Toys Cold came out. I guess this snuck up on me, but it looks good.
Snuck up on us. It does look good. I like this color, but it looks like he's in a onesie.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of red, and yeah, it just looks like he has a onesie pajama outfit on.
And I'm sure it's accurate.
Yeah.
But it would have been better, I think, if the hip skirts were in black.
Yeah. It's
or silver even, to give it another little pop of color. And maybe the thighs, if the thighs were silver or black too, just to change it up a little bit.
Yeah. And again, I haven't looked at my Masterpiece figure in a minute, so I don't recall it. Like you said, it could be 100% accurate. Just this pic, looking at it just now, that's what it made me think of.
Yeah. Lastly, we have Galaxy Toys Statue Mini Owen Leader King with the clear windows. This snuck up on me too. I didn't even know there was a clear windows version because of all the times we've seen it. I didn't know there was, but it looks good. For how small it is next to that lighter. This actually looks very nice.
Yeah.
I think we should pick this one up just for this, because it's a very tiny Optimus to go with the rest of your Optimus collection. I'm not even joking.
I already have a very tiny Optimus.
I think this is smaller.
I have the MPU one, which was really tiny. So
I think this is even tinier.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get both of them.
The MPU wasn't a great figure. I think not MPU. Was it MPU?
I don't think so. No, MPU's only done the thrust and the
dirt. The thrust is another. It's MP something. But yeah, I'm sorry, MPU, if I didn't want to throw you under the bus, because the Seekers have been good in the Masterpiece size. It's M something, but they make a very mini version.
I remember. I remember.
Yeah, but I don't really need another mini one to go on my shelf. I already have one representation of it, and that's good.
Yeah, I think this looks good. So go pick it up if you like it. And that is everything for this episode. We will see you guys very, very soon with another round of news. And stay tuned until then.
As always, to all debates are won. See you next time.